Okay, leaving the 7 mile, heading back. Gives you, still raining out here. Big ass rain storm cloud thingy, whatever, coming over there. Really don't want to be part of that. I really wasn't comfortable to go any further down than the 7 mile here. You can see how rough this is right here. It's rough and thin, and this is actually where they've dragged. Yeah, it's pretty rough. Even old Crypto's shaking his head going, this sucks, man. So we're just gonna head back. Kind of got a pretty good idea of what's under there at what used to be the zero off Land's End, and what's at about 7 miles down. I might run across what was probably going to be the long course over here. You can see markers out. This would likely be the long course, and it appears from here that it's probably a little better in salt, which would make sense. They'd probably come out and look for the best spot, but looks like some strips of dirt hanging up though. You know, somebody went down, or some idiot was out here having to do a burnout to prove his manhood or whatever it was. I don't know. That's probably what it was. No, it looks like somebody might have gone down right there. So this is, yeah, someone was definitely buried in that shit. So this is probably the end of what they hoped would be a long course. So this would probably be the 5. Looks like there's this would probably be the 5 from, not from the 0 I took from the usual start line. I'm going across course here right now. Quality of the white looks a lot better out there. That doesn't mean shit. But it's rough, big time rough, and it's just a crust crunchy on the top that's all broken up. Over here it kind of looks like what you would expect to see. Am I pointing this thing in the right direction, or did I just show you a bunch of sky? This is actually a pretty respectable looking bit of salt here. But I wonder, let's see what sort of tracks I'm making. No, the tracks don't look too bad. I'm not breaking through it, so I'm just a little wary of going where I'm going to fall through. Let's do a loop here and take a look at it. Oh yeah, it's big time soft over here. That's not a place I need to be. Yeah, we'll get back to this is a hard crust over here on this. This is back where they were attempting to set up a course. I'll head back across. We're still at about the 7 from Land's End. Probably the 5 from what would normally be the 0. It's rough as shit here. Kind of back in the day, this is the sort of shit we used to see at the 12. But anyway, heartbreaker, man, real heartbreaker. So we're going to crash our way back across towards I-80 to pick up that drag section so we can arrive back at Land's End with most of the nuts and bolts still attached to my poor old van, because it's sure trying to knock everything out of it right now.